Tap dance by Jakers. Tap dance is a type of dance made by using the sound of someone's tap shoes hitting the floor to the beat of the music. It started in the United States in the 1800s by different kinds of dancers, mostly African foot stamping dances. Tap dancing started with the Africans in early America, who would create sounds with their shoes by tapping the floor with movements. During the 1800s, many Irish immigrants arrived in America, bringing with them their own dance rhythms and steps. Tap has now been brought up to the 90s with shows that have a new funk feel. Gregory Hines once said, "Tap is here, it's now just as it was in its day." Tap didn't become a stage dance until a show in the late 1800s. Before the end of the Civil War, black and white dances were rarely allowed to appear on stage together. The sound of the tapping is made by shoes with a metal tap on the heel and toe. Tap shoes can be bought at most dance shops. There are different brands of shoes which sometimes are different in the way they sound. Soft shoe is a form of tap dancing that doesn't need any special shoes, and while rhythm is made by tapping of the feet, and it also uses sliding of the feet. Some styles of tap dance are clog dance, origin of tap dance, Irish popular dances, danced with wooden clog shoes. English style, a very light and elegant dancing style, quite classical in its way. Soft shoe, English style but without taps, often done with wooden taps. American style, very jazzy, down into the floor, lots of heel work. Sand shuffle, the dancer throws a bit of sand on the floor and dances on it. The working technique is quite different, as it's based on hits and slides. Water splash, same as the sand shuffle, but on the water, 1 centimeter. Some basic sounds of tap dancing are clapping, tap, snapping, stump, click and slap. Today, tap continues to grow in popularity. No longer considered as strictly entertainment, tap is finally receiving recognition as a dynamic art form of various styles. National Tap Dance Day is on May 25th every year, and is a celebration of tap dancing. The idea of National Tap Dance Day was first presented to U.S. Congress on February 7, 1989, and was made law by President George H.W. Bush on November 8, 1989. National Tap Dance Day was put on May 25th, appropriate for this holiday, because it is the birthday of Bilbo John Les Robinson, an important contributor to tap dance. 1. In the early 19th century, a type of tap dance among American African slaves. They used the dance to show their history of rhythms and beats passed down through generations. They used their feet because they were not allowed to play instruments. 2. Before metal taps were used, tap dance was performed with wooden clogs on leather shoe. In the 1920s and 1930s, the metal taps became popular. 3. Also during the 1920s and 1930s, African American dancers made tap dancing more acrobatic and energetic. The Nicholas brothers were two of the most famous dancers during this period. Their talent amazed audiences and got them a role in the movie Stormy Weather. The movie was one of the first to feature an almost all African American cast. Fred Astaire was quoted as saying that the Nicholas brothers' performance in Stormy Weather was the greatest movie musical number he had ever seen. 4. In later years, tap dance reached a larger audience when it made a big hit in Hollywood. Famous dancers like Fred Astaire and Ray Bolger impressed audiences around the world with their musical feat. 5. By the 1950s, Gene Kelly increased the popularity of tap dancing by combining movements from other styles of dance with his tap dancing skills. Here is a sample of tap dancing. River dance. Thank you for watching my presentation. By Jakers.